5 of the absolute best perfumes that you can own this fall. Fall is such a beautiful season. We think about being indoors, the fireplace, a coffee mug in our hands. Perhaps we're drinking hot cocoa or tea. We have some classical music playing in the background. We're sitting in front of a fireplace. Just that cozy, atmospheric vibe that is established by this time of the year, I think is quite beautiful. And of course, we love to wear something that we think is going to match that vibe. So our olfactive wardrobe is going to be kind of conducive to wearing something that is cozy and rich and warm and delectable and also inviting. So these are 5, in my opinion, of the best fall perfumes that you can wear this season. And of course, we have some brand new releases in here. We have some existing releases in here, but everything here is chef's kiss. I'm going to share this list with you in just a moment, but before I dive into the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of perfume related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and also give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. And with that being said, all of these are going to be available at various retailers. I'm going to drop links down below to the ones that I think are the most credible and the ones that I think you should get them from. Because of course, with all things considered, we do have a lot of knockoffs on the market, and I just don't want you getting your hands on an inauthentic product, especially if you're going to be spending a sizable amount of cash on any of these. So the first one that I want to talk about, and this is absolutely beautiful. This is boozy, it's cherry, it's chocolatey, it's very rich, it's ambery. It has, I think, like a cognac ingredient or a cognac accord in here as well. It's phenomenal. If you're a fan of cherry perfumes, this is a must add to anyone's collection. And by Boadicea the Victorious, this one is called Bodacious. Now, of course, this is going to be on the pricey side of things, so look around and see if you can secure a sample of it. Initially, I know Perfumology and Lucky Scent and all of these wonderful retailers do offer samples, so try it before you buy it because it's a few $100s. So you don't want to make that investment if you're not going to be the biggest fan of the DNA. But if you're a fan of cherry perfumes, this is one that unquestionably you must try. It's boozy, it's rich, it's sweet. It's also a bit syrupy, so it kind of has like this viscous cherry personality to it. It is divine. As a cherry-based offering, I think this is at the very top of its caliber, and it's such a beautiful fragrance. I'm a huge fan of Bodacious the Victorious, if you couldn't already tell. The first fragrance that I ever picked up is Vetiver Imperial, which I still wear to this day, composed by perfumer Christian Provenzano, who is such a master at what he does. He's actually done many other Boadicea fragrances. He's done fragrances for Sospiro. He's done fragrances for Agent Provocateur. He's done so many incredible fragrances. And anyway, this is an amazing fragrance. I don't think he did this one, but this is a beautiful cherry-based offering. Let's talk about this next one because this is sugar, dates, caramel, cinnamon, vanilla, if I'm not mistaken. It is boozy, it's spicy, it is super gourmand, and it has this exotic flair about it that I personally really love. And by 2, this one is called Dates Delight. Now, this one is actually a few years old, so it's not a modern release. Well, I shouldn't say modern. It's not a recent release. It does convey modernity. There's nothing about the scent profile that's antiquated, but this is such a beautiful fragrance, especially like the cinnamon, the dates, the caramel, that warm richness always puts me in the mindset of fall. Dates Delight is an absolute gem. It's a perfume that I personally love. I've had it in my collection for some time now. I initially tried it many years ago at my late friend Carlos's house because he was in possession of a bottle. Although, and I could be mistaken, I remember the presentation looking a little bit different back then. I could be wrong though, but nevertheless, 2's Dates Delight is beautiful. And they actually have a few like, What About Pop, I think is another one. Bon Bon Pop is great for this time of the year. Cypress Shade, I also love wearing. Fragrances like Guilty Crush and this one, which is a tea-based offering, those are ones I would prefer to wear in the spring, perhaps the summer. But they do have Keep Glazed is another beautiful one for the fall and winter. L'Explicite as well, which is their banana bread type of a scent. Such an interesting olfactive profile. But anyway, these 2, incredible. Okay, I'm going to save, actually, maybe I should talk about this next. This is a beautiful boozy vanilla fragrance. It's a brand new release, and it just came out from this brand. And there are a few fragrances that I would always say, like, these are phenomenal for fall and winter because the longevity is absolutely beast mode. The brand that we're talking about is Atelier d'Or, and also I remember meeting the owners in a hotel room many years ago, along with my late friend Carlos, and we had some beautiful discussions with them. And that's when I was introduced to Iris Fauve and Rose Umayyad. And I had done a video, I think, on a discovery set that I had purchased many, many years ago. And there's a few that, in my opinion, are phenomenal for the fall and winter, but it has to be your style. There's Boadicea, which is the smoky type of a fragrance, a bit incensey as well. And then there's also another one called Kawa Karda, but it's very spicy, right? It kind of reminds me, I think that's the one that smells like Turkish coffee, but it's a very spicy coffee type of a scent. Well, with this one now on the market, or soon to be on the market, you have no idea. If you are a vanilla lover and you have not tried this one, or you don't plan on trying this one, I'm not convinced you're a vanilla lover. And I will tell you right now, I love vanilla. Spiritu Double Vanille by Guerlain. There are so many gorgeous vanilla-based perfumes. I mean, I don't even know where to start at this point. If you are a vanilla lover and you haven't tried this one, I don't know what you're thinking. You are missing out. This is such a natural, boozy, photorealistic vanilla fragrance. The vanilla in here is so rich. It's so captivating. And this one is called Nouvelle Vanilla by Atelier d'Or. And these new presentations, by the way, look how dark the liquid is. And this is brand new. And I know with natural vanilla, the liquid gets darker over time. I can't imagine how it's going to get darker than this. This is so dark. And of course, you have the gold flakes in the bottle, which is such a beautiful presentation. And the vanilla in this is so darn rich. Like, you have to try it for yourself. It's so boozy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vanilla. One of the best vanillas you can ever try. Nouvelle Vanilla by Atelier d'Or. Incredible. So this next one I've been wearing, I wore this one day last week, and I wore it one day the week before that as well. And the reason I come back to this one is because it's so spicy, it's cinnamony. You have the red berries in the opening. I think you have a touch of blood orange as well. And this one is just a very spicy, a little sweet, but it definitely gives mysterious vibes. This gives sexy vibes. This is also pretty sexy. Well, cherry, they're all pretty sexy. But this one is mysterious. This one by Liquide Imaginaire is called Amdor. Beautiful. Let's talk about the perfume in the number one spot. This is a phenomenal brand. And there are several fragrances from this brand that I would say are perfect for the fall time, because they have the sustenance, they have the performance, they have the aptitude and the ability to withstand the colder climates of the year and the colder months of the year. And there is one specifically that is cherry and almond, which I historically have been wearing a lot in the fall and winter. And, I gave that a backseat at the moment because this one, I think, is so stereotypically fall. And this one, once I start reading off the notes, you're going to know exactly what it is, because it's such an iconic DNA and it's a beloved DNA. And the original has become basically the bestseller from this entire brand. And it became so popular, in fact, that the brand came out with an Extrait, and rightfully so. And the Extrait is longer lasting, it's deeper, it's richer, it conveys the same vibe that the original does. It's perhaps less diffusive, but it's longer lasting. And that's what happens when you get a higher concentration of aromatic compounds. This one is orris and fig and tea, and it's floral, but it also has this creaminess to it. It is absolutely entrancing, and I am absolutely in love with this fragrance. If there's one fragrance that you smell it and you're like, my goodness, this is fall in a bottle, this perfume is absolutely it. I cannot get enough of it. This is beyond amazing, absolutely amazing. And if you haven't tried this one and you're like, look, I just want one perfume that as soon as I smell it, I'm like, yep, This is my signature fall perfume. This is it. You don't have to look any further. You don't have to search around. If you've never tried this or the original, you are missing out on your opportunity to experience an absolute modern masterpiece. That's what this is. It is a masterpiece. There is no surprise why other brands have tried to put out their own spin or twist of this DNA, because it is so incredibly sexy. It's so powerful. It's so confident. It's so radiant. It is so cozy. It's warm. It is a beautiful fragrance. And by BDK Parfum, it is none other than Gris Charnel Extrait. I've tried this on a few people, and the way it smells in the air is absolutely divine. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I sincerely hope you took something of value from these 5 fall recommendations, all of which I think are absolutely gorgeous. Depends on your profile, depends on your style, it depends on the types of notes that you're into, but I'm telling you, all 5 of these are chef's kiss. If you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. Again, it would really mean a lot to me. So thank you again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.